was kind of pushed you into giving us a call and saying, hey, I want to come to the workshop?
Well, I'm not technical, so I know we had a good business. I know we could do all the construction. I just didn't know how to figure out what were the right projects and what were the right buttons to push to be able to win the projects.
On government contracts.
Government contracts.
So you've done a few government contracts, but majority of your work has been commercial, I think, right?
Yeah,
Commercial.
40 years of commercial work.
40 years of commercial work. Well, you grew up in the business.
Yes.
Okay. You've been here for 3 days. Congratulations for making it through all 3 days. Tell me what your thought is about did we deliver beyond your expectation, or was this exactly what you expected?
Yes, it was good. It was a lot of information in a quick amount of time, but there were definitely a lot of pieces that I took from different parts of what you said, and we'll be able to practically apply some of them pretty quickly.
Yeah. I mean, the whole idea is that you leave here and you can immediately start applying. Some people call them golden nuggets. Did you have a word for some of these things? I noticed you took some notes.
Yeah, I mean, they're we came here to cut out all the bull crap of learning. We spent 40 years learning how to do commercial well. So you get into something else, there's always these things that just stick in your crawl, or, why reinvent the wheel when we could go someplace?
You know how much you know after 40 years in the commercial business. So you come to somebody that's done 40 years of government stuff and say, if the guy knows what he knows, what I know about commercial stuff, about government stuff, you probably get a lot out of it. Right. Did we deliver beyond your expectation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your biggest takeaway?
Right now I spend probably 2 to 3 hours a day getting through about a third of our bids, even for commercial, looking at them every morning. Builders Exchange, we've got some other ones that we have. Yeah, you don't always have it 2 to 3 hours. This way we can go download them off the list,
right?
Look at which ones we want to pick, get them downloaded. I don't even have to download them, give them to somebody. Here's the numbers, Here they are. I come back, I can scan through those and take the ones that I want to do, take the ones that I don't want to do, and just get rid of them.
Yeah, in less than 10 or 15
and
minutes.
it takes a lot less time. I mean, that saves me time.
Hours every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, when you first sent the bid tracker, and I'm going through it, and it goes, oh, God, you got to flip back and forth and do this and it's like, this is crazy. Now all of a sudden, I'm spending all that time, and my time's not cheap. Like you said, and your time goes, you can never recover it. Now I figure I can go through there, find out which ones will go to the RFQs, hit them up, say yes, yes, no, no. Now I can have somebody download them, I look at them, and I can either say yes or no after that very quickly, instead of going to the FOB site, logging in, playing a game, doing the whole thing. I don't have to do that now.
Hundreds of dollars a day in savings. Agreed?
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling him I need a raise.
Yeah. Now he's 10 times more efficient, maybe more than that, right, with his time. And you can't buy that kind of experience and knowledge, and you can't buy his time, right? It's the most valuable thing he's got, okay? One of the things we ask on here is, what's the value compared to the investment?
I put a 5 because right now I know that I'm looking at the time invested here, and the money is going to pay back very quickly just in the time that I save.
You can see $50,000 with easily, probably in the next few months, maybe.
Of just time saved.
Yeah.
And the ability, and I think we can carry this over to other stuff. So.
Okay.
And plus, the paperwork and stuff that's offered. The
templates, the tools.
I don't want to sit here and recreate that. I don't want to sit here and have to create it and go over it, find out the mistakes in it, and just go through. Our time is more money.
Yeah.
Than that.
Okay. And is there anything that, if somebody was like you guys are from Ohio, and maybe they're from Ohio or the Midwest, and they're looking at you guys going, well, I got a lot of experience in commercial work, that government stuff, and they've heard about us, and they're thinking, is this for us? what would you tell them?
I tell them don't come,
Okay?
because we don't want the competition.
And you see it that way.
Well, I mean, that's good. There's, government work is different than commercial.
Mhm.
So what we learned over these 2.5 days is the filling in the blanks of those items that we never, it would have taken us a lot of projects to learn. We've bid on a ton.
Mhm.
Haven't got much on the federal side, and I think I understand now why.
Right? If somebody wanted to talk to you and hear you say, don't come, how would they get a hold of you? Call you on your cell phone?
Yeah.
You mind telling them your number, your name, and where you're from?
Sure. Steve Moore from Cleveland, Ohio, 440-343-0631.
Now remember, Steve's going to tell you not to come because he doesn't want the competition.